I'm going to be solving one easy and one medium Leetcode problem within the given time limit. The time limit is going to be 45 minutes. I'll start with the easy and then I'll go to the medium problem. So I'll click start and then click pick one. We'll see what happens. Also, when the timer goes to behind this window, you'll be able to see the timer go at the top right. So just so you know. Unique email addresses. Every valid email consists of a local name and domain name separated by the @ besides lowercase letters. An email may contain one or more period or plus. For example, in alice@leetcode.com, Alice is the local name and leetcode.com is the domain name. If you add periods between some characters in the local name part of an email address, mail sent there will be forwarded to the same address without dots in the local name. Note that this rule does not apply to domain names. For example, alice.z@leetcode.com and alicez@leetcode.com forward to the same email address. If you add a plus in the local name, everything after the first plus sign will be ignored. This allows certain emails to be filtered. Note that the rule does not apply to domain names. For example, my.m.y plus name at email.com will be forwarded to myemail.com. It is possible to use both of these rules at the same time. Given an array of strings emails where we send one email to each emails, return the number of different addresses that actually receive emails. So iterate through first iterate through emails and then iterate through characters. Once period is reached, remove period. Once plus is reached, remove plus, and all characters until ampersand is reached. And that essentially should be it, because then we're not going to do anything after the right of the ampersand. So that really should be all that's required here. I'll do the edge case of if emails is empty, I will return 0, and probably not needed because the constraints are there's going to be at least one email, but I'll just add that here. So for email in emails, I'm going to need a character array for this. So for characters, I'll say email characters, equals array of email, and then I will say for character in email characters, then I have my cases here. If character is equal to this, then remove, and better yet, it may make sense for me to have a, well, I still have emails here, and I should be able to modify this even still. So yeah, let me at least just say temp email equals email, so I don't have to worry about anything that happens with that. So say temp email dot remove where or better yet, remove first, so I'm not removing them all. Remove first where, well, we'll wait a minute. If there is no period in the email, I need to get, if there's no period in the user part of the email before the ampersand, that's going to remove the .com, and I need the .com. So I may just need to get the, for all of this, I really just need the left portion of the character. So maybe temp email can be really just, maybe I need temp email and then left email, left side of the email. So I need to get all the characters within a specific range. So I need to just get the index and then get that range of characters in the email. So let's see. I've got email characters. And then if I say left characters equals email characters, and then this is index where first index where this is equal to ampersand, is equal to ampersand, and this would be a index. I'll just call it that. And I'll say left characters equals email characters, and then pass a range where it is 0 to a index. And then just iterate through left characters. Now I can say if character is equal to period, I can really remove all instead of remove first. So remove all where this is equal to period. And then if character is equal to plus, I need to remove all to the right of that first plus. We're going from left to right. So the first plus would be really the only plus. Hmm. So I know I want to remove all the pluses, but I also need to keep in mind that I have to remove everything to the right of it. So maybe instead of, maybe I have like a character, like a shell character array, like a temporary like left characters that I like result left characters. And then after I hit the plus, then I just remove everything to the right. So, or I just stop adding to that temporary left character. So result left characters equals in array, basically an empty character array. So array character and from that point, like once I hit this, say I can break from the from iterating. Now to this point, I see I have this temp emails and I have left characters. I need to figure out where I'm actually, because I guess I'm gonna, if I'm gonna do it in a way, there's a few things I'm mixing up here. If I'm gonna do it in a way where I'm just like appending each of the characters, I probably just need to, instead of this remove all, I just continue. And then here, instead of this, I break. If I'm not continuing, I'm not breaking, then I append to these characters. Append character. And then I drop this temp email. What else am I using that I don't need? I need this, and then I need email characters. And then where am I using left characters? Yeah, using it here. I append. And then I need my right side as well. So I need to essentially, so two things. This is a index -1. And then I also need to keep track of this index so I can append to the left character. So I need a index. Okay, so I need to take this email characters and then make it right characters first. And then say a index to, I guess this would be email characters dot count and do that. To email characters dot count. Did I? Okay. Okay. So right characters. And then I append them. So I do maybe result characters. Or I'll just say result maybe. Result equals. Can I just do, I'm trying to think if I can just do plus for the, I'll try it. So I'll say result left characters plus right characters, and I'll cast it to a string. And let's see, call it result characters. I need a total result, or I need like a okay. And then I guess from the beginning it's saying like there's a output count, like some of these. Okay. So I guess the idea is that some of these are going to be the same. So the best way to handle that is I'll create a set and then append this resulting string. And if they're the same, it's not going to make a duplicate record inside the set. So I'll say result set equals set strings, and then result set dot insert result. And then when I'm done, I'll just return result set dot count. And then we'll see what happens. Let me scan through this really quickly for errors. Okay, email empty, return 0. Result set, emails, email, array characters, first index, where ampersand. Go from the beginning to the ampersand left characters. Copy left characters, for left characters. If character equals that, continue. If it equals plus break, I'm gonna append the character. Right characters is a index. Do I have access to a index? Yeah. A index to email characters dot count -1 essentially. And then result left characters plus right characters. This is where I think I have an error because I don't think I can just plus the array here, but we'll see. And then cast the resulting character array to string, insert the string in the set, return the set count. Okay, so we'll run this. Let's see how it goes. Can't find, what was this, line 21? Where am I doing that? Okay, I need three dots. And then I think, no, that's okay. Where's the next? 21, 44, optional type. Ah, okay. For this index. I think I'll just assume it's there. We'll see what happens. I'll do this for now. Now line 34. Okay. Where I figure I would have an error. Line 34. Value of optional. Array, string, index. Okay, so same thing. So I'll do that. And that's not what I thought I would have there. It's just the line under it. It must be unwrapped. What else do I have? Okay. All right. So let's try and run it again. Okay. Good deal. All right. Let's submit. Perfect. All right. Good deal. That kind of seemed like a lot for an easy, like the resulting code, like how much code I ended up having to write. But I guess logically it's pretty straightforward. So, okay. All right. Let's move on to the medium. We have 18 minutes left. Used a lot of time with that one. Let's see if we can get through it. Okay, so difficulty medium. And let's pick one. Okay. You're given a string word in a non-negative integer k. Return the total number of substrings of word that contain every vowel, A, E, I, O, U, and at least once and exactly k consonants. Oh gosh. So the first thing that comes, let me just type out a little bit of what I'm thinking, so it's just not me talking. We know result, because it's a substring, result is adjacent, which sounds obvious, but just so we know. Use dictionary, because I'm pretty sure that's how we go about doing this. And we like keep track, which is kind of redundant with dictionary maybe, but keep track of reached requirements. So here's what I'm thinking. So solution. So with a dictionary, we have keys being two things. Keys equal vowels and one key for consonants. Consonants. And then I set the vowels, the vowel values equal to 1, because I need one of each. And then values for consonants, which is just one key, equal to k. And then as I iterate through the array, which is just the word string, through word character array, I deduct 1 for each thing found. And then if we ever hit 0, that means we're gonna go beyond the requirement, and then we reset the whole thing. So if we are about to reach negative, reset dictionary. And then you say if all dictionary values are 0, all dictionary values are 0, then append the substring count, which is the like append result count, plus equals 1. Then reset dictionary. It's kind of a lot. And it's kind of a lot for 9 minutes and 30 seconds, but we're going to see what we can do. So I know I want a dictionary. And that dictionary will be, I'll just make it global. Say dictionary. And then we'll have A1, we'll have E1, and let me just copy this. IOU. OU. And I'll actually spell out the next one as, I'll call it con for consonants, CON. And then I will set it to 0 by default, but at initialization or at the beginning of the function, I'll set it to K. So dictionary consonant is equal to K. Okay. We'll say, first I need to make this a character, so character word equals array word for character in character word. If characters contained in the dictionary, so dictionary character. Let me see. If it's, so now I'm always going to get, so I'll say if it's equal to nil, right? We'll assume it's a consonant, and then we'll say dictionary consonant minus equals 1. Else, if it's not nil, we can assume that it is a vowel, say dictionary character minus equals 1. And I want to say for each one, in each case, because I need to be able to identify the key. Let's say, let me do this. Let me say key equals this. key equals con. Key equals character. And then we will say if dictionary dot key is less than 0, then we reset the dictionary. So I guess the easiest thing to do would be to just like copy this. So dictionary, not the cleanest looking thing, but we'll just do it. Equals that. And then set con to k. Else, or maybe like, oh yeah, I'll just say else. And I need a way to check if they're all 0. And there's just not an efficient way to do it. Like I'm gonna have to iterate through all the key values and see if there's one that's not 0. It's gonna have to happen each time. So let's do it like that, because that's the only way I can really check to see if there's not a 0 value in here. So I have a Boolean, say contains non-0 equals false. Okay. For key value in dictionary, 2 minutes 48 seconds. For key value in dictionary, if value is equal to, or I'll say a value is not equal to 0, contains non-0 equals true. And then if does not contain non-0, then I need a result. Say var result equals 0. Result plus equals 1. 1 minute 43 seconds. And we will return result. Again, let's run it, because I don't have time to check. Okay. New character, line 34. Optional must be unwrapped. So is the dictionary the, let's see, 34. Can I convert string to character? Oh, okay. I'll cast it string. Is there anywhere else where I'm doing this? Okay, 39 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Character. Line 36. Is the same thing. It must be unwrapped. Okay. But that's not. Oh, default 0. Character. Ah. All right. Yep. That's it. Let's see if we can solve this. We didn't do it in time, but let's see if we can get there. It must be unwrapped, yeah. So it's probably the same thing here. 0. That's weird. Missing return instance. That might be returning result too early. Yeah. Last one's wrong. Output 2, expected 3. All right, well, we're out of time anyway, so looks like this one did not quite work out. That's it for this one, and I will see you on the next one.